It is day 5, guys, and I'm feeling good today. I wasn't too happy with yesterday's composition or performance, but a little birdie told me that not every single one of these compositions can be bangers. And I say little birdie, but what I actually mean is it was Steve. This is day 5. Welcome to Field Notes by Kai. Guys, as I record this, we've hit over 1,000 subs on the channel in only 5 days, which is beyond my wildest dreams. And I want to thank you so much, because for something that feels so scary and vulnerable and coming back to music and coming back to composition, the support from all of you guys has been incredible. Now, I'm calling this composition Patience because I know that this process is going to take patience, but also because I sort of have in mind what I want to do today. And you're going to have some patience to see what it sounds like at the end. Now, Fig has very much taken to joining me for these OP-1 field sessions, and that is Fig taking up about 1/5 of the screen at the top. Now, we're going to start with one of the default OP-1 field patches, and we're going to go for a really nice simple chord progression. So first chord is A minor, then we're going to go to an F, or an F major 7 as it ends out being, then a D minor, and then we're going to go from an E sus to an E major. It's a nice little 4-chord loop, and it should make for a nice basis. Now we're keeping this sound, but we're just going to bump up the octave and manipulate how the sound comes out and use it as a melody. Now I'm basically just using notes from that chord progression and creating a nice kind of arpeggio vibe. Now we're going to mark a tempo here, but my plan is to record an arpeggiated melody line in that's rubato, so it's nice and loose and free and not strict in terms of timing. Perfect. That's essentially going to be our intro. Now this is going to be the first that you'll see a few times of the Aurora piano patch. Now this Aurora pack is amazing. I put a link in the description. I cannot recommend this pack enough. It's absolutely sensational work by Rephazer. And now I'm going to use this sound to play the same arpeggio, but I do want this to be strict in terms of timing. So we're going to use something that I haven't used on days 1 through 4 yet. And that is the endless sequencer. So with this, we can just take our time to put in notes, note by note, and then they will play perfectly in time, and we can change the timing if we want. So it doesn't matter how fast or slow I play here, because each note will be tied to the beat. And now when I hold down a single key, that entire 64-note sequence will play. God, I love this thing. And now with that first line recorded, I'm going to drop down the octave and just layer the lower octave over the top. And now let's give that melody some context with the chords I spoke about earlier. We're back into the Aurora patches, and this sounds like an absolutely lovely pad just to underline the melody. Okay, next up was making ourselves somewhere to go, a path to progress towards, so a B section essentially. Now I wanted to keep the first line of chords quite simple, so we're just going F major, G major, A minor, and then a G major but with a B note in the bass. For the second round of 4 chords, I wanted to create some tension. So I'm creating a sense of harmonic dissonance with this third chord, and then resolving it with a minor at the end. So essentially an F sharp major over a B flat, or an F sharp major over an A sharp, and then going for a B minor. I had no idea whether this would work with what I wanted in mind, but let's experiment and see where it goes. Let's go back to the endless sequencer with the piano and use those chords to arpeggiate a melody. Okay, in my head, that sounds like it's going to be nice, but let's see where it goes. And once again, let's give it some context with a pad. I'm really pleased with how this is sounding. We're going to introduce a bass now, basically not to be too obtrusive, but just to sit underneath everything and just really support what's going on already. So here I'm just live increasing the volume as this B section progresses to subtly introduce more and more of that bass texture through the section. Now I'm going to look for a lead here, but I'm going to make it incredibly subtle. I just want to add a little melodic accent to this B section. It's very subtle and just sits on the top of everything. And last but not least, I'm going to live play an extra set of chords on top when we listen to the playback, just to support that B section. And here it is. This is day 5, Patience. And that's it. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I feel so humbled to have all of you on this journey with me, and your support means the world. I love reading and responding to your comments, and all of the support on the videos has just been mind-blowing. I'll be here for day 6. I hope you join me too. See you then.